Hi everyone, this is Charley and welcome back to City Skylines Campus DLC, where in this episode we're going to try and actually make another highway connection, and I am thinking over this little area because it's very straight and it's also before the train line starts coming in. So I thought that might be a good idea because we have that one and then we can actually make use of this avenue that goes along that side and make that kind of connection. So let's just get cracking on with it before I forget what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to change this to a regular road just because it gives me the grids and then I'll know a little bit more what I'm doing. That is actually very nice because that is straight. If I could just... Okay, I can't apparently, but that is sort of straight, that little area. So I'm thinking, what kind of options do we have? Now, I did forget to cancel the new different assets, but we're not going to use them because we are, so just just don't you worry. But we're going to use the game's own designs, and I'm just trying to think. I mean, we could easily put that one in, but that would not look very nice, would it? I think what we're going to do, this one, we're going to make that as a collector lane of some sort instead. And so we'll start there, and then we'll just we'll see where it goes. And so you're going to be, I think, like that ish. Oh, that's not good, is it? No. Let's just start again. That's okay, yeah. That's okay, yeah. So that is one hell of a collector lane. Perfect. And then you're going to get, we'll go with the 10 units. Perfect. So we have that thing going on, and then what we could do, I mean, we could just easily have an avenue get connected. But I think what I would like to do is I'm going to have this avenue, but it's going to go over. So 12 units, something like that. I think it looks okay. How far is that? That's 12 units, okay. So it goes like that, over, and then it's going to, let's see here, now if we can connect this up, elevator, straight slope. Perfect. Because that means, I'm wondering though if we can have that one actually sort of follow the train track before it actually, how far is that? 5. So somewhere along that line. Well, we're going to have to use that way of curving things. That looks very interesting. I like it. I like it. And then we'll do the same thing on this one. Huh. Oops. Why did I do that? Oh, Jesus. We do the straight slope again. And then we'll do the straight slope over that side. I like that. I do. I very, very much like that. So that's a nice thing to do. So now I'm thinking that we'll have this one curve in like that. So we'll make use of that. Perfect. And then I'm thinking that this road is going to have, it's going to go out a little bit. Let's do, first of all, no guidelines. Perfect. Guidelines on. Actually, hold on. If I do it like that, that means we could curve it like that, and then we'll just do a slight curve. So this is like the exit point. But what we could do is that we could make that into a regular road up until that point, and then from here we are going to have the entrance. How am I going to do this? If I go, how far can I go? I can go up until that point. And then technically, it's going to have to go like that. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, sure. So if I do this, that could work. Okay, that could work. Which is it's a 3-lane highway we're using, so we'll just upgrade this back to where it's supposed to be. And then we'll upgrade this one as well to the highway it's supposed to be, just like that. Technically we didn't really need to do that one, but that's okay. And then this is going to be just like that. It's a strange little way of doing it, but it's a way that actually works, which is what I'm thinking. Now, if you're coming this way, you're only supposed to go straight. I mean, it's quite simple. Now the question is, will any cars actually use that one? Probably. At least from that way, they should. You don't have any water, so we're going to fix that. So you get a bit happy. We don't have any tram stops. No, I don't think we have any buses either, because there's not really time for that just yet. But I think that seems to be working just fine, just splendid. And then we're going to go. How is... Okay, no, that did not work at all. So we'll just level that up. Just like that. Perfect. And then I want this road to go parallel. I think I'm going to use that edge to it. So how far away is that? 20 units. So I'm going to have to go just 20 units out. And then go like that. And then we can remove that. And then we're going to raise that up. Oops. Is it just like that? Maybe. It is. Sure. Let's do that. And then we'll go... $20 units. And then 20 units. Ish, that's not going to work. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Everything's possible. I think if we do it up until that point. Okay, that could work. And then just mark it and raise it up. And then that could easily be a connection. Yeah, that sounds seems alright. And straight slope, because I wouldn't mind it actually to be something. I like that it's raised. I like that little thing because it gives this little area an edge to it. What would actually look very, very nice is that if we bridge that part over. But I don't think it's going to work because it has a very weird slope going on. So we're going to just leave that as it is. So cars are actually using this as an exit and entrance point, which is very, very nice to see. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see. It's nice to see that they're using it. So that works fine. And that should lessen the load on this little one. Perfect. Perfect. Now, they are complaining about just people in general. So let's just see what we can do about that. I think what we could do is that we could just easily make it something like, oh Jesus, I just wanted to curve it. It's not letting me the way I would like to. No, it's not. Okay, let's just screw that. I'll do it my own way. But what I could do is that if I keep that one straight, connect it up like that, and then we'll just go. That works. I'm fine with that. That's perfect. No, I just want to stick it to grid. And then we'll, that should be high rises as well. Yes, it should. But just these sides, because I don't want to zone on that avenue. Because I think it's going to look a little bit weird. How does this look? How is this for a building? I am wondering though, I'm a little bit curious what's going to be built on those two squares. Because I've never seen such a small, like in the European style building. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm just sitting here waiting for, oh my god, what is that? Is that really European inspired? Does not seem like it. Can someone just please build on that little plot of land? I just want to know. What is that going to look like? I don't think they're giving it to us. Darn it. Well. Although, no, still nothing. I think it's going to pop up there sooner or later. Alright, until then, I am going to be placing lots of trees. Let's just lower the strength a little bit so we can actually raise it up a little. Because I wanted to fill in those gaps. It just, seems like they have their own lush little forest at the back here. Perfect, I love that. It's just such a nice little detail. It's not like anyone is going to walk among those trees, but I think it looks very nice that if you imagine you're a sim, just walking along, having a daily thing, and then just like boom, bunch of trees growing. I think it looks very, very nice. Still nothing has decided to build on that little plot of land. Wait, there is. Okay, so what kind of building is that going to look like? I'm quite curious. Oh, how nice! It's so cute. That's a very cute building. Right. Okay. So our next priority is that we need to get some industry going on. And I was thinking that we're going to be making an industry area over this side, because that's what we have the highway going on. So I think that would be worth it to have a diamond intersection just like that going above it. The only thing is I have a little bit of an issue with is that they're very big. Another thing what we could do is that if we have that one going in, and then we could add a little roundabout on top with the highway connections, which I also think might work. So we're going to try that out. Let's just pause the game because I just get confused. Why are they just... Don't know what they're doing, but okay. So we're going to... Yeah, stick to ground. We're going to have to lower that. That's okay. So we'll do it like this. And then just be the same height. Another thing what we could do is that change the brush size a little. So we'll just lower the ground just a bit along this area. And I think we're going to go, that is, how much is that? That's like 20 units. So we'll go another 20 units. Obviously it's not going to do what I would like it to. That's okay. Something like that, yeah. Good, perfect. Hopefully that should be enough. So we're going to just change the direction of that one. And then before we do anything else, I think I'm going to keep that height. Actually, no. Let's, or we could keep this height, because it matches a little bit of that bridge area. I don't know. I don't know. This is a lot of things I don't know. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Right, so how do I do this in the best way possible? Turn off straight slope. Anarchy on. So that's 14 units. Which means that we're going to have to either, should be 7 to get to the middle. Which we, for some reason, can't. That's okay. We could do it like, oh Jesus, it's just not sticking where I would like to. Wait, can't I do it like this instead? How about if we use one of the pre-made roundabouts? Probably one of the bigger ones would make a little bit sense. To have it, and also how to have it like that. Obviously it's going to destroy our very nice, that's a very, very big roundabout, but I'm imagining it is that this is going to be it's going to have lots of different connections, which is why I'm keeping it as it is. Okay, so which also means that we're going to have to redo this entire thing. I was doing 40 units, so 20, 40. We'll do the same thing. And don't know why it's not really keeping to where I would like to, but that's okay, I guess. If so, we feel like line that one up, and then we'll just see if we can. We could do it like that, and then we just have that connection. Just, oh my Jesus. Straight slope. Will that work? Yes. Perfect. Okay, so do I want that to be a highway? Don't know. It is a highway for now. We'll change it into 2-lane, because I think a 3-lane is a little bit too much. Just, you know, teeny tiny. Tootsie. I think what I would like to do is that I would like to raise that up a little. Because it's not really, it's a little slightly low. So we'll raise that up to be on that height. I think that would work better. Yeah. Okay. So then we have. Oh, that's going to be stick to ground. Oh no, Jesus. So something like that. Now the thing is that we're going to have to try and make a connection from the highway. We'll stick to ground. We'll actually turn off anarchy. So what we technically you would get off before you would get on. So what we could do, we could have one that goes over that side, and then it goes anarchy on. So 4 units, and then wait, so if I keep it, oh no, that's not going to work, is it? We'd have to go, I think, 5 at least. No, that's not really working, is it? I'm going to have to tweak a little bit on that and just try to figure out how to do that the best way possible. But this is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you do enjoy this series and my very poorly attempts to make. This is going to be a very good highway exit. I just know it. It's just a matter of trying to figure out the best way. But I think this is going to work wonders once I've figured out how to work around it. But either way, take care everyone and have a great day.